Good morning, my people. Welcome to today's morning show. We have a lot to talk about today. I have a new predicted it about Matthew Perry. We are going to talk about Megan Fox. Have you heard about her recently? Khloe Kardashian is always in something. We have a lot more other things to talk about, such as Zoe Kravitz. Who else is on the list today? Let me see. Look at my notes. We have John Stamos as well, and Kourtney Kardashian, as well as Travis Barker. So we have a lot to talk about today. I want to welcome everyone to the room. Hi, Millicent. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. I would love if you would book a reading with me. You can book a reading by texting me at 703-791-9162. Also, the best place to book a reading with me is to always just visit my website. And this is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. So once you reach this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. You can also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. And if you would like to book a reading with me, go right to the store section. This is where you would go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, and things I offer. I am available for readings today, by the way. I offer email readings, phone readings, video recorded readings, past life readings, birth chart readings, mediumship readings, candles, open roads candles, blockage removal candles, protection candles, success and finances candles, cleansing candles, love candles. I also offer classes, tarot classes, astrology classes, many different things. So if you'd be interested in a reading, definitely book your reading with me today, your private personal reading with me today. Good morning, Millicent. Hi, everybody. Good morning, Karen. Thank you all for being here. Good morning, Della Ann. Good morning, Stacy. Yes, get your tea, get your coffee ready. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's not waste any time because we have a predicted it, child, to get into. Let's go ahead and start the show.
Why do you judge me when you know you're not perfect either? Trying to control me. Well, why don't you just take a number? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, I'm minding mine. Leave me alone. I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, I'm minding mine. Leave me alone. Why do you judge me when you know you're not perfect either? Trying to control me. Well, why don't you just take a number? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, I'm minding mine. Leave me alone. I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, I'm minding mine. Leave me alone. leave me alone.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into the tea. Matthew Perry, child. Have y'all been keeping up with the Matthew Perry situation? Well, I have two things to talk about. You guys like the song? Yes, I'm so glad that you guys like the song. Come on, beat. All right now. Yes, baby, leave me alone. That is one of my favorite songs of mine, to be honest with you. I have to say. That song always makes me want to dance. Also, it's one of the top songs on my Spotify. So check out my album, Psychic with the T. All the songs are created by me. The beats, the lyrics, written, the vocals obviously are all me. Everything is done by me. I make all my own music. I produce all my own music. So every song you hear me make, even from the theme songs, me and Tracy's song, all done by me. No help. All made right here, actually. This is a legit studio. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the topic. I have two things to talk about Matthew Perry, and then I'm thinking about maybe doing a reading on this situation. But let's go ahead and see. So the first thing I want to talk about with Matthew Perry is: have you guys heard? And this is a predicted it. Have you guys heard that his death is being investigated as a robbery homicide? Did you guys hear that? Because it's on TMZ. Matthew Perry death investigated by LAPD's robbery homicide. Standard procedure. So I guess this is a standard procedure, probably because he's Matthew Perry, but still, nonetheless, it's interesting because I mentioned this in my Matthew Perry psychic tarot reading. Let's go ahead and watch this predicted it. Once again, this came out 19 hours ago. 19 hours ago, you see that, right? How come I can't? Oh, this is a screenshot. I was like, how come I can't scroll? The next one is 8 hours ago. So this is recent that this came out that Matthew Perry's death is being investigated, standard procedure, as a robbery homicide. All right. So I mentioned this in my Matthew Perry psychic reading. Do y'all want to see? Let's watch together. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys. Let me pull up my reading. Hi, Young. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Okay, so this is my Matthew Perry reading I did. I want you guys to see that I uploaded this 2 days ago. This premiered on October 29th, 2023, which means I recorded this on my own by myself and then uploaded it to YouTube. All right. So this was 2 days ago I did this reading. Once again, it's now being reported that Matthew Perry's death is being investigated as a robbery homicide. Let's watch my psychic reading on Matthew Perry and see what I have to say. Get into the reading on Matthew Perry. My only question really is there foul play here? Now I might end up doing a part two. We'll just have to see. Thank you for cleansing, clearing the energy of this deck. When you pass reading in the name of the Mother, the Daughter, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Was there foul play in the death of Matthew Perry? Let's see. Give us some clarity, Spirit. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Neat Weaver. Was there foul play in the death of Matthew Perry? Why do I sound so serious? Like I'm on 48 hours or something like that. Was there foul play in the
Please make
death?
sure you like, subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Keep in touch with me. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all the things.
Hi, Lisa.
The devil card. Was there foul play? There's definitely suspicious activity. Remember, I was saying supplier, and there's a woman here chained to a male. Someone is negatively attached to his death for sure. Whether they're implicated in something, wrong place, wrong timing, there's some negative attachment here. I will say the devil card can also deal with vices, drugs, alcohol. can be someone negative around you. Sometimes, people can be a vice. Oh Lord. All right. Let me just take another sip because it's starting to get intense. Energies. Ace of Swords connected to money, finances, resources, facing the death card. There's suspicious activity with Matthew Perry's death. I'm gonna stick to that. Just based off these two cards alone and the energy channeling, mediumship channeling I did earlier, there's some suspicious activity with this man's death. Is there a connection to money? I'm wondering, did he piss someone off? Remember, I was saying robbed. I felt did I say that? The energy of robbed. Like, I feel like maybe something may have been taken from his house. Like, I feel like someone was duping him. What? Okay, okay. Like, the energy I get is this is just a scenario, but maybe the woman is the supplier, keeps Matthew doped up or whatever it is, and then it's like, okay, he's knocked out. Let's raid the booze bar, kick up your feet, turn on the TV, take whatever you want before you leave. He won't notice. He won't care. He can replace it, right?
So once again, I want to once again show you all that. Hold on. I just mentioned robbery, right? Once again, according to Google, this came out 21 hours ago now. So 1 day ago. And mind you, once again, the reading we're watching I posted 2 days ago. Um, or would it be 3 days ago? I'm not sure, but we saw the time I posted it on October 29th. I'll show you the date again. It came out a day ago that Matthew Perry's death is being investigated by the LAPD as a potential robbery homicide. I'll rewind it for y'all so y'all can hear what I say. And once again, this reading right here was uploaded on October 29th, as you can see right here, 2023.
Ace of Swords connected to money, finances, resources, facing the death card. There's suspicious activity with Matthew Perry's death. I'm going to stick to that. Just based off these two cards alone and the energy channeling, mediumship channeling I did earlier, there's some suspicious activity with this man's death. Is there a connection to money? I'm wondering, did he piss someone off? Remember, I was saying robbed. I felt did I say that? The energy of robbed. Like, I feel like maybe something may have been taken from his house. Like, I feel like someone was duping him. What? Okay, okay. Like, the energy I get is this is just a scenario, but maybe the woman is the supplier, keeps Matthew doped up or whatever it is, and then it's like, okay, he's knocked out. Let's raid the booze bar, kick up your feet, turn on the TV, take whatever you want before you leave. He won't notice. He won't care. He can replace it, right?
Predicted it. Now we're gonna have to see if it turns out to be true that this is a robbery homicide, but for all intents and purposes, in Psychic predicted it, I did mention that in my reading. Okay. All right. Should we continue watching the reading? Let's continue watching together. Oh God. How do I go back to the screen? Oh, okay. Sorry. Is this the screen that we had, or was it this one? It was this one.
Who was really around Matthew Perry prior to his passing? Because we know it wasn't Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, Jennifer Aniston, and the boys, right? I'm just saying, I'm being serious. I get the Ace of Cups here connected to thoughts in the mind. What is this card facing? The Knight of Pentacles connected to his home. In a weird way, I think, and maybe that's why I got the peace energy. He's kind of happy he passed in his home. Like he's kind of, it's almost like the energy of whoo, like that could have been way worse. Like it's almost like the energy of he knew it was coming, he just didn't know how or when, and he just didn't want it to be embarrassing. Still kind of embarrassing, but it's like at least like it's almost like the energy comes across as at least I didn't pass out like in public, for everyone to see and take pictures of,
Mm.
and video record. Which I think goes back to that energy of like being a homebody and preferring to do things at home rather than in public. I think he knew something was going to happen. And I think he's like, if something happens, I'd rather stay at home. I'd rather be home. But then with that mentality, you invite some interesting characters into the home. You open your home to some interesting energies, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it could have just been left at the club, could have just been left at the house party. You kind of get what I'm saying?
I get you.
All right. I'm just, I really like to, go deep when I read. Young person connected to romance. Remember I was saying I saw that this woman around him, wondering if this could be the woman. Paige for me is always going to be like a Gen Z, Gen Z millennial energy is a page for me. What are they facing? Two of Cups connected to work, job, daily routine. Could this be the assistant?
Mm.
The assistant knows something. The assistant made an agreement, whether it was with Matthew or someone else. There was some sort of agreement. The Ace of Wands, a lot of moving parts here. The Ace of Wands facing the Ten of Swords connected to death. There was some sort of action that led to his death by someone he knows.
Mm.
The Ace of Wands shows up connected to one on one relationships. Once again, I'm questioning the relationship with that assistant or with certain people around him. I feel like someone played both roles. Like, yeah, I'll be your assistant and I'll also be your plug. I can also get you the substances. You like this? Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'll be sure to get it. Let me just run an errand real quick. I'll be right back. You know, something's fishy here. Ten of Swords connected to death. Now, we could see this as the Ten of Swords can be some decisions were made by this person with all the swords in their back that led them to their death or led them to the situation, right? Because swords deal with the mind, right? Look at how, there's one sword literally, lodged in the back of this guy's mind, but all the swords in this guy's back,
Mm.
negligence, betrayal, right? It wasn't just him that got him here. There were other people that helped. Who else would be able to put all these swords in this man's back? He wouldn't have been able to.
Mm.
Ooh,
Child.
child. All right, let me just calm down because I'm a lot is going on with the energy.
Not me saying child just as the same time as I said child.
All right, let's breathe. Let's finish this off.
Fonzie.
Backstabbed. Too many people allowed in his home, allowed in his space. Maybe there were also outsiders around at the time. Like it's like a friend of a friend, but not vetting that friend of a friend kind of thing. The Justice card, there's going to be some lawsuit. There's going to be an investigation. It could take a while
Oh, hold on. Is that
for
another?
this investigation with the Justice card showing up, but there will be an investigation as to what really happened.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That's a predicted it right there. See, this is why we watch the whole
I
reading.
mean, this guy is a part of the Friends group. Do you know how much that TV show comes on
This is why.
on TV?
This is why we watch the whole reading together, so we can catch little things like this. Did y'all hear me say there's going to be an investigation? Did y'all hear that? Fonzie, just come on. Oh, you're not in the frame. Come on up here. Yeah, come on up here. Fonzie's here, y'all. Say good morning. They actually get to see your face. Yes, Lamarr, I saw you first post on Matthew P. Yes, you did call it. Thank you. And Cleopatra's here too. Fonzie, meow. Meow. Are you really getting on my good morning, Fonzie? Is what I should call the show. The Fonzie show. Fonzie, what are you doing? Oh Jesus. Yes, you're on point as always. Let's go back. Thank you. Smiley says, "Man, this case is so sad. Great job, Lamar. My eyes are so watery for some reason. My allergies are like, you know what I think it is? It's the lights. But I mean, I'm black, so I have to have bright lights. Man, this case is so sad. Great job, Lamar. I heard it had to do with his tell all. Oh, his stepdad is said to mess with evidence on the scene. He was going to speak on child trafficking in his new book. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hi, Senga. All right, let's rewind it back and make the predicted it go smack real quick because I think we just had another predicted it. Hold on, y'all. Let's listen together. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I said there would be an investigation. What's going on with the energy? All right, let's breathe. Let's finish this off. Backstabbed. Too many people allowed in his home, allowed in his space. Maybe there were also outsiders around at the time. Like it's like a friend of a friend, but not vetting that friend of a friend kind of thing. The Justice Card, there's going to be some lawsuit. There's going to be an investigation. Oh, it could take a while for this investigation with the Justice Card showing up, but there will be an investigation as to what really happened. Once again, predicted it. Predicted it. Let's look at this one more time. Hold on, you guys. This came out 21 hours ago. Matthew Perry's death investigated by LAPD as a robbery homicide standard procedure. Predicted it. Let's continue watching the reading. This is a good one, y'all. If y'all didn't watch this one, y'all might want to go rewatch it because I also did a channeling at the beginning. There it is. Thank you, Stacy. Money trail. Tracy also said money was involved. There you go. Buy scrims for your lights. Much easier on your eyes. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out. Because, yeah, and this usually doesn't happen, but my eyes have been very sensitive lately. So I don't know what that's about. I'm wondering if they're dry. Like, I don't know. Um, yeah, and did you notice Fonzie meowed when you said it? Yes. Fonzie is psychic. He's a psychic with the T. Uh, did y'all just hear him? Allegedly, stepdaddy got rid of 300 plus files. Also, the whole cast is nefarious with PEDO activity. Ooh. Your predictions matched up with what Tough News reported. His stepdad is Keith Morrison of NBC. You really blow me away. Interesting. I didn't know his stepdad was someone that worked at NBC. You've been doing double duty, Lamar. All right, let's continue watching. That's two predicted it's in one reading. So, well, actually, maybe more than one. Let's see. But so far, two. I mean, this guy is a part of the Friends group. Do you know how much that TV show comes on the darn TV still? Cable? Like literally, they have marathons all day of Friends. People love this man. People loved what he was a part of. There will be an investigation.
Five of Wands connected to working amongst a group of people, friendships, acquaintances. He definitely didn't have the right people around him, unfortunately. All right. Was there foul play? The death card is my last card. I'm going to have to say yes, there was. Death card is the last card connected to secrecy, life behind closed doors, privacy, hidden strengths and weaknesses, hidden enemies. Was he purposely taken out? Right? There's some fishy stuff going on here. These cards are not good. A lot of these cards are not
Okay,
good.
hold on.
A lot of backstabbing cards. We got the major backstabbing card actually connected to death. We re- this is a lesson in really being careful of who you keep around you. Even the plug, even the assistant, you know, no. It feels weird. I'm not liking the energy here. Let's pull a final card now because Matthew passed away during Halloween season when the veil is thin. We literally are what's today? The 29th? Halloween is literally in 2 days. All right. I'm not sure when he was born. Maybe I'm not sure if he was born around Halloween, but because it's so apropos and we just had an
Wait a
eclipse, I'm
minute.
going to
Did I
pull
miss the
the last
predicament?
card for Matthew from my Halloween Oracle deck.
Let me go back. Hold on. Y'all know y'all heard Fonzie over here. Yeah, you. Urgh, Fonzie. I can't help that Cleopatra took your spot. I mean, you should have been up here sooner. Well, I don't know what to tell you. He's mad because Cleopatra's sitting up here and he's not sitting up here. But look at her. She ain't moving nowhere. She really takes after her name, child. So, look, y'all saw that? She knows I'm talking about her. Fonzie is mad, honey, but he'll get over it. Okay, let's continue on. Apparently, there was another predicted it. Let me go back.
The right people around him, unfortunately. All right. TV still? Cable? Like literally they have marathons all day of Friends. People love this man. People loved what he was a part of. There will be an investigation. Five of Wands connected to working amongst a group of people, friendships, acquaintances. He definitely didn't have the right people around him, unfortunately. All right. Was there foul play? The death card is my last card. I'm going to have to say yes, there was. Death card is the last card connected to secrecy, life behind closed doors, privacy, hidden strengths and weaknesses, hidden enemies.
Mm.
Was he purposely taken out? Right? There's some fishy stuff going on here. These cards are not good. A lot of these cards are not good. A lot of backstabbing cards. We got the major backstabbing card actually connected to death. We re- this is a lesson in really being careful of who you keep around you.
Mm.
Even the plug, even the assistant, you know, no. It feels weird. I'm
Being
not
careful of
liking the
who.
energy here.
Being
Let's pull a
careful.
final card now because Matthew passed away during Halloween season when the veil is thin. We literally are what's today? The 29th? Halloween is literally in 2 days. All right. I'm not sure when he was born. Maybe I'm not sure if he was born around Halloween, but because it's so apropos and we just had an eclipse, I'm going to pull the last card for Matthew from my Halloween Oracle deck. What final card does Spirit have for Matthew Perry? The Matthew Perry death. What's the final message? Make sure you all like the video, subscribe. If you want to book a reading, I am available on my website. You can text me, lamartownsendtarot.com. Once again, 703. Whoa. Whoa. Y'all saw me shuffle these cards, right? Look at this card. The death card came out. The eternal cycle begins here. Wow. Shook. Shook, shook. I'm shook. Ooh, child. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. All right, let's see what this card means in the book.
That's funny,
Wow.
Smiley.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, let me finish what I was saying before I got shook. If you would like to book a reading, you can text me at 703-791-9162. All right. The death card. The cycle begins here. The eternal cycle begins here. Many pagans believe that death was the beginning of the cycle of life. When you think about it, most people consider the act of birth to be the beginning of the life cycle. We are born, we live, and we die, and depending on your beliefs, you may get to go around again. Instead, pagan cultures see death as the beginning of a whole new adventure, the place where your soul gets to choose where it incarnates, why, and what it wants to experience. Then and only then does it get born into a new body that lives and eventually dies before returning to ride a new cycle. Okay. Halloween is a celebration of death as a part of life. As humans are conscious beings, we know about death, and many are afraid and uncomfortable about it. Halloween eliminates the universal truth that all of us will die. Wow. Let me read that one more time. Halloween eliminates the universal truth that all of us will die, just as all of us were born. So to be
100%.
fearful of that end process, so to be fearful of that end process is fairly pointless. Halloween asks us instead to make friends with death, just as we seem friendly with birth, and to not allow our fears and grief to bring us unnecessary pain. Do not be afraid if you pull the death card, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so, so you can begin strongly afresh. There is great power in this clearing. If you pull this card at Halloween particularly, this message is stronger still, and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. So what this card is saying is that even though this is a sad occasion and a sad circumstances, we need to celebrate this man's life and celebrate maybe what his death means for us in our lives, right? A lot of people love this man.
Mhm.
All right. So don't let his death be a total sad occasion. Celebrate his life. Celebrate his legacy. Okay. This was deep, y'all. Wow.
And that was a really good reading. So we had a couple predicted it's there, you guys. We predicted that there would be an investigation. We predicted that there might be a robbery possibly attached to the situation. Now, before we move on from Matthew Perry, I want to talk about one more story about Matthew Perry that's maybe a bit more heartwarming. Matthew Perry allegedly stopped John Stamos from quitting showbiz. Did you guys know? Apparently, everyone had a guest appearance on Friends at one point because John Stamos at some point was on Friends. Did you guys know that? I don't know. I don't watch Friends, so but maybe I might start watching. I don't know. We'll see. John Stamos is remembering his friend Matthew Perry, who he credits as being the person who kept him in show business. On Tuesday, Stamos took to Instagram and shared a clip from an episode of Friends when he guest starred on the sitcom as Zach, a potential man who was going to be a sperm donor for Chandler Bing and Monica Geller. Matthew and I had been friendly long before Friends, so when I guest starred as Zach, the prospective sperm donor for Chandler and Monica, I hung with him a lot. Stamos caption begin on Instagram. Standing backstage, ready to make my entrance, Matt whispers, "The audience is going to go crazy when they see you. Get ready for some loud screams." Yes, where are the likes? 67 in chat and 21 likes. Oh, yes, please like the video. Make sure you all like the video. It says on here that there's 82 people in the room, but I'm also streaming on both my YouTube channels and my Facebook. So that's all that combined. Wherever you're watching, please like, please subscribe, please share, please follow. The Full House star John Stamos. It was the number one show of the 90s, basically. Yeah. I mean, I was more into shows like Boy Meets World, like that was my jam. Um, when this boy meets world, boy meets world. The Full House star shared that the audience reaction to him being on the show was not what Perry had anticipated. John Stamos says, "I walked through the door, silence. I was so embarrassed." So Matthew Perry told John Stamos, "The crowd is going to go crazy for you. The Friends crowd is going to go crazy for you when you walk out there." John Stamos walks out, crickets. Um, we finish the scene, and as I start to slither back to my dressing room and quit showbiz, Matt walks over to the studio audience. "Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for John Stamos. You guys probably didn't recognize him at first because he's so much better looking in person." Stamos concluded his tribute with, I never forgot that, and the world will never forget you." So Matthew did have a good side to him. He did have a humorous side to him. That was nice to hear. I thought that was a cute story. Also, John Stamos he's never looked bad a day in his life, right? Well, as far as we've known him, from Full House. Okay, moving on to the next story. Who do we have next on the list? Megan Fox. So Megan Fox is being slammed for wearing a costume. I don't know if you guys knew about the SAG-Aftra strike and what's going on with that, but the SAG-Aftra strike said that the strikers were not meant to wear certain Halloween costumes. I don't know. I don't know what the rules were. I'm not in SAG-Aftra right now, so I'm not sure. But let's read what's going on with Megan Fox. This is what's going on. Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly, snub SAG-Aftra Halloween costume guidelines amid strike. So they had certain guidelines. They weren't meant to be characters, I think, in movies if you were part of SAG-Aftra. And of course, Megan Fox, as one of the most famous actresses right now, it has to be a part of SAG-Aftra, right? Let's see what this says. Actors Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, which who knew that Machine Gun Kelly was an actor? Anyway, actors Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly mocked strike guidelines over the weekend by posting photos on Instagram of themselves dressed as Kill Bill characters for Halloween. While both the Jennifer's Body and the Bird Box cast member, wait a minute, Machine Gun Kelly was in Bird Box? Who acts under his real name Colson Baker. I didn't know that. Interesting. Shared pictures of themselves in costume. So this is the picture of them. This is from Megan Fox's Instagram. She's some character from Kill Bill. Very pretty. Very Megan. Is he dressed as Uma Thurman? Who is he supposed? Is he Uma Thurman right there? Very interesting. Okay, nails. She's giving nails right there, honey. Nailography. All right. So that's the pictures right there. Fox took her disobedience a step further by tagging the Performers Union, SAG-Aftra, in the caption of her post. Oh, I didn't see that part. Let's go back. She did, y'all. Shade, shade, shade. Shade, shade, shade. Oh, I like that people I know like this picture. Sorry, y'all. I didn't know y'all liked the picture. Anyways, Fox and Kelly dressed as Chiaki Kuriyami's Gogo Yubari and Uma Thurman's The Bride, respectively, from the Quentin Tarantino movie, now owned by Lionsgate, attended a Hollywood Halloween party hosted by George Clooney and Rand Gerber's tequila company Casamigos. Fox's Instagram post appeared to snub Sag-Aftra's Halloween costume guidelines, which advised members to avoid posting photos of costumes inspired by struck content on social media during the spooky season. The Guild's strike-friendly tips and tricks for celebrating Halloween in solidarity were later taken down after drawing laughs and criticism on social media and elsewhere. The Performers Union has responded to the backlash by clarifying that the guidelines do not apply to anyone's kids. We are on strike for important reasons and have been for nearly 100 days, the union said earlier this month. Our number one priority remains getting the studios back to negotiating table so we can get a fair deal for our members and finally put our industry back to work. If Fox intended to stir the cauldron with her post, she succeeded. Multiple members of SAG-AFTRA criticized the Transformers actor on social media for taunting the union. What a rebel, Abbott Elementary star Lisa Ann Walter wrote Sunday on X. Keep postering for stupid SHIT, pretty lady. Meanwhile, we'll be working 10 hours a day, unpaid, to get basic contract earners a fair deal. P.S. No one cares about kids' costume, just high pros at fancy parties like Megan. You look amazing, but I wish you didn't post this. Castaways actor Paige McGarvin. So all these unknown people, basically. No offense. I'm sure they're lovely people. Reps for Fox and SAG-AFTRA did not immediately respond Monday to requests for comment. I wonder why she did that. And I guess the strike is still going on. This last part says studio executives have argued that the union is asking for too much, particularly when it comes to streaming residuals, considering few streamers are profitable. So Hollywood is still struggling, basically, y'all. Drew Barrymore's costume was my fave. Just when she's canceled. What was her costume? Let me see. She dresses as Bob Ross. Oh, that's so cool. This is Drew Barrymore's Halloween costume. That's cool. I like that. I like that, but I wonder why. Like, well, we already know Drew Barrymore doesn't care about the SAG-AFTRA strike, but I wonder why Megan Fox. Like, what is going on with her? Like, why are people taking a stance against the strike? Like, when I don't know, she's very unique, right? Yeah, she's chilling. Cleopatra be chilling. Yeah, Megan Fox is very unique. I'm wondering why she took this stance. She's also just very controversial. So that's Megan Fox, child. We'll be keeping up with her and her nonsense. Moving on. All right. Uh oh, let me charge my phone before it dies. Okay. Moving on. This is just I don't even know if I really want to get into this. Khloe Kardashian. Megan got bills. That might be what it is. She got bills to pay, child. I mean, we all got bills. We all have rent or a mortgage. Khloe Kardashian, unless your house is paid for or your place is paid for. Khloe Kardashian called out for blackfishing with Bratz doll Halloween costume. Her skin is 10 times darker than usual. Is this surprising? Do we really need to get into this? But let me show you some pictures. Khloe Kardashian Bratz doll costume. Because she does look kind of ridiculous. Doesn't she look like a totally different person? Like, I get that you're meant to be a Bratz doll and everything, but you're also meant to look like Khloe Kardashian as a Bratz doll, not. I don't even want to say who she looks like here, to be honest with you. She's given me Raven from Drag Race here. Oop, I just got a text from a client. Sorry about that. This is Khloe Kardashian. Does this look anything like Khloe Kardashian? I mean, I get she's in costume, but to me, this looks literally like a black woman, a light skinned black woman. I know she has a black baby. It's just, in comparison to Kim, they are supposed to look like Bratz doll, right? Kim still looks like Kim, though. Kim still looks like Kim. Khloe, if I didn't know that was Khloe, I might have to squint and be like, is that Khloe? No, it could be the makeup. But if that's the case, then why though? Like, it's a it's a bronzer, right? I'm. I thought that was Erica Mena. Child, I'm so over the Kardashians. She looks like Kim K in the face. She does kind of look like Kim, but even Kim has her moments where she. I would love to know if Kim K is hooking up with Tristan. Oh, I swear they trolling Photoshop fun. I mean, it has to be a troll because now here she kind of looks like herself. I think it's the lips. Maybe she overdrew her lips. Maybe she overfilled. I'm not sure. But I just found that interesting. Like, okay. Chloe being Chloe. They really like to transform. Okay, moving on. That bronzer is kicking, right? Her whole body is bronze. Look at those legs. She looks more like Kim than Kim, right? Everyone wants to know if Tristan and Kim are cooking up. Would we be surprised if they are? Like, we know Kim likes black men. Like, let's just keep it real. All right. Next story. Um, did you? Well, before we move on to this last story, I want to. We're on the topic of the Kardashians already. Um, Travis and Kourtney. Travis and Kourtney are about to have their baby, and it's a baby boy. I thought that was kind of cute and exciting, right? I don't know if I care to know the baby boy's name or the due date, but I just thought this was cute to mention, right? I thought it was cute. Last story of the day. Did you guys know that Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum are engaged? Zoe Kravitz debuted engagement ring worth an estimated $550,000 with Channing Tatum. Did you guys know they were dating or that they were engaged? I had no idea. It's too much black girl magic in that bronzer bottle. I was so surprised to hear that Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum are engaged. Go ahead and come up here. Yeah, go ahead and come up here. Come here. Come here. No, here. Here. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Come here. No. Okay, well. Fonzie. Yeah, did you guys know that they were together? I had no idea. They're kind of cute together. Okay, Fonzie. Are you going to come up here or not? Okay, don't worry about it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Meow. Why do you keep. Okay. Why do you keep getting on the chair? Fonzie. The claws. Fonzie. The people love you. Yeah. Meow. Meow. Okay. Should we do a reading on is the Matthew Perry situation really a robbery homicide? I kind of want to know. Let's do a quick reading on the Matthew Perry situation and ask is it really a robbery homicide? Your first time seeing Fonzie? He likes my seat better. Fonzie don't want the invitation to come up there. He wants to take us by surprise when he makes his grand entrance. Well, he better make a grand entrance soon because we're about to end the show, child. Let's do this reading. Time to create some Fonzie merch. Fonzie with turban and crystal ball. That would actually be really cute. That would be really cute, actually. I like that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this reading on the Matthew Perry situation. Is it really a robbery homicide? Let's see. Is the Matthew Perry death a robbery homicide? Is the Matthew Perry death a robbery homicide? Remember, if you all want a personal reading, I am available today, tonight. LamarrTownsendTarot.com is where you can book with me, or text me at 703-791-9162 as well. Is the Matthew Perry death a robbery homicide? Oh, I'm starting to get hungry, child. What are y'all going to eat for lunch? I think I'm going to have a salad. I want something healthy. Maybe soup. Is the Matthew Perry a robbery homicide? Three of Cups. There's some sort of celebration here. Three of Cups also can represent a third-party energy. If it was a robbery homicide, it involved more than one person for sure. This is a card of possible setup energy. Two of Swords connected to personal belongings. If there's anything missing, I don't know. I feel like there's some, I don't know. The Two of Swords showing up connected to personal belongings, money, things of this nature. There could be some missing stuff and it could be one of those things where it's like only Matthew and this and that person would know where that is or where you would go to get that or where that would be stored or what the locker code is. Like there's something with this, like energy, where it's almost like something may have been taken, but under like the guy, like how do I say this? Something may have been taken, but may have been organized in a way or done in a way where it seemed like no one would notice, kind of thing. Six of Pentacles connected to thoughts, the mind, communication. I'm wondering if this is one of those things where it's like, I'll pay you to do this. I'll pay you to do this. The Strength card connected to the home, family, and emotions. The Strength card. There definitely would have been something in his home someone would have wanted to take. I feel like something may have been specifically targeted in his home. Five of Swords connected to purpose, creativity, self-expression. Once again, there's a theme of three people. There's three people here. Look at this, you guys. There's three people here in this card. There's three people here in the first card that we pulled. And then, if you pay attention, there's also three people here as well. Interesting. Themes of three. Themes of three people. Six of Cups connected to work, job, daily routine. I'm suspicious of anyone that worked for him. Anyone that worked for him or would have been able to give someone else access to the home as well. I have some concerns. The Tower card connected to one-on-one relationships. Is this a robbery homicide? There's a strong high potential that yes, this could be someone he knew, someone he trusted betrayed him. It's also possible someone he knew or someone he trusted didn't want something to come out about them that maybe Matthew had access to or privy to or information on. So someone mentioned he was writing a book or something like that. Was this a potential robbery homicide? I'm going to have to say yes, y'all. And it's validating the reading we just watched. Remember, I was saying you have to be careful of who you trust. Something was done by someone he trusted. This card shows up connected to one-on-one relationships. And then look at this card right here. This would have been someone he was helping. This would have been Matthew. This would have been Matthew. This probably is the person he trusted. Interesting. It's a female in the picture. It looks like a female, right? Female energy. Knight of Cups, interestingly enough, is facing the Tower card, connected to death, endings, and change. So this person definitely may have been involved in the alleged robbery, homicide situation. This would have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone typically between the ages of 20 to 45, 50 years old. So this could be a late millennial or a millennial. This could be a Gen X person, maybe around those ages. Same age person shows up again. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Sagittarius person. May have been overseas, may have traveled from afar, maybe of a different culture, race, creed. They're facing the Nine of Swords, connected to the past. I think they know something. They know something. Someone knows exactly what happened to Matthew. Or maybe at least three people know exactly what happened to Matthew. I get the Five of Cups showing up here, connected to working amongst a group of people. That may be the issue. Too many people know. Three of Swords. Three people were involved, at least. We keep getting these themes of three in this reading. At least three people may have been involved in this alleged robbery homicide situation. Oh, child. It's like the plot thickens with this situation. You know, I feel like Gail Weathers and Scream, like just I'm ahead of all the other journalists and all the other detectives, but I keep hitting every mark. Let's get a final card. Let's get a final card for Matthew Perry in this situation. I'm pulling from my Isis Oracle deck, by the way. Remember, if you all want a personal reading, I'm available. Text me at 703-791-9162, or you can visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. All right, we'll take that one. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. I'm wondering if this is the female I kept seeing. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Let's see what it says. Syrian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and an extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Syrian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. Interesting, the heart shows up. I think he had a heart attack of some sort. However, we can still receive Syrian light and healing assistance even if we are still learning to more consistently come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually, but even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess Lady Isis, to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. The Oracle of the Lady of Stars is also an empowerment. It enhances, amplifies, and strengthens any other oracle that you draw immediately before or after it. It is a call to pay special attention to the cards next to it, and you are guided that you will grow greatly through the lesson or learning specified in any oracle next to it. Make it a priority in your awareness at this time in order for deepest spiritual awakening to occur. You are also, hold on. Okay. You are also guided that when the Lady of Stars appears around any other oracle, there will be a blessing of divine grace in forms including but not limited to assistance, miracles, healing, and help, and mastering the lessons of any oracle you pull immediately before or after the Lady of Stars appears. If the card appears on her own, know that this is a special blessing for you soon to be revealed. Well, I guess we have to pull another oracle then, huh? It keeps putting this emphasis on the next cards you pull. Let's pull another card. Let's just pull from the same deck. We already shuffled. Take this one. Soul Retrieval, Deep Healing with the Goddess is the next card that we pulled next to it or right after. Soul Retrieval, let's see what it says. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, 157. Let's see. Soul retrieval. Did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past, in traumatic experiences, and in relationships, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another? This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked and the pieces of self to be reclaimed and restored to the soul. So, was he going through something with someone at the time of his passing? Maybe. Was there a rift going on with Matthew and someone else that led to this potential robbery homicide, allegedly? Master healer and goddess of deep soul restoration, the Lady Isis now guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your own soul. There's something with the past in this potential robbery homicide. The time has come for you to take yourself entirely into your own possession, to call back your soul from trauma in this lifetime and others. Was he going to write a book? Or what had he already written the book? Someone mentioned that in the chat. To give yourself back to yourself wholly and completely. In doing so, your life will flourish, infused with greater energy into beautiful new expression. Isis calls the soul back into wholeness again. Her passion, determination, and unfailing love for her beloved Osiris restored him from a dismembered, distorted, and fractured self into a whole divine masculine being once more. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval guides you to forgive and reclaim your own power and energy in totality now, even if the trapped energy is so unconscious that you do not even know that you are missing part of yourself. Searching for any inner places that feel incomplete or draining is a way to commence the process of soul retrieval. Interesting. And the action forgiveness can be a good place to begin the work more consciously. This is a hard spiritual work sometimes because we can want to be right or justified in what we feel or perceive, and we don't want to be harmed again by allowing inappropriate behavior. I think he allowed someone into his life that should not have been in his life, or he re-allowed someone into his life that should not have been in his life. In the action of forgiveness, that's why you have to be careful. You have to forgive, but what does it go? You can forgive but not forget. So you give but you forgive but you don't forget the capabilities of the person. In the action of forgiveness, you are simply reclaiming your energy from the situation, person, or experience so that it is at your disposal instead of being trapped in their energy field. What is most likely to occur is that the person, place, or situation will simply fall away from your life and be released. You will not be opening yourself up to attack. You will be wiser and stronger for your forgiveness and the ability that forgiveness gives you to reclaim your spirit. There's somewhere where he didn't forgive someone, or he didn't forgive something prior to his passing, which is why he may have had a tendency, Matthew Perry, to forgive people, but re-allow them maybe back into his life to maybe continue some form of abuse or attack or things of this nature. I think that's what's going on here. All right, last part. You will have more energy, and with no further effort, you will actually move on, not just in mind or body, but in spirit. There's somewhere where he did not move on, and this may have led to his passing, unfortunately. It gets deep, you guys. It's like one of those things where I never learned how to forgive myself, or I never learned how to forgive my father. So that carries on into all your other relationships where, because of your father and not learning how to forgive, you're forgiving someone you shouldn't be forgiving because you're kind of like placing in your mind or in your energy or your spirit that relationship as similar to your relationship with your father, even though it's not. Because of your unhealed trauma, you allow this person back in and they attack you, they kill you, they spike your drink, they steal from you. Like, you just have to be careful of who you allow into your life. Yes. Shrimp po' boy. That sounds really good. Salad, soup, and hot tea sounds good. That sounds so good. Art, rich folks got nice things. They do. Inconclusive autopsy. Three people, two, and six of cups. That's true. Yeah, exactly. Yes, they said the new book would have shaken things up for Hollywood because what was in it. Would you consider doing a reading on future of OnlyFans platform? Yeah, maybe. That'll be interesting. Is that the Halloween deck? No, that's the ISIS deck. He was working on his second book. Interesting. Amen. Forgiveness is hard after being done wrong. I still struggle with that from my attack. I learned something new. I forgive, but they aren't allowed back into my life. And we're going to end on that note. You can forgive someone, but you don't always have to allow them back into your life. Forgiveness is important, but just because you forgive someone does not mean they should come back into your life. All right? That's like forgiving someone who stole from you once, and allowing them back into your life, and then they steal from you again. And then you act surprised. They already showed you who they were, boo. Believe them. You should have believed them the first time. All right? This is the end of our morning show. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. Once again, I am available for personal readings today. You can text me at 703-791-9162. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you to the 80 people in the room, wherever you're watching, whatever YouTube channel you're watching on or Facebook. Thank you for being here. Follow me on my TikTok, Instagram. Follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and more. Love you all. Thank you all for listening and watching, and I'll see you later.
I need you badly, need you badly, need you next to me. I need you badly, need you badly, need you next to me. Let's dance. Let's dance. If now's not the time, baby, let me know. If you need a little time, baby, let me go. Stop spending all your time stringing me along. If you can't get with it, don't listen to the song. Need you badly, need you next to me. I need you badly, need you badly, need you next to me. Dance. Let's dance. me along. If you can't give, leave it, don't think to the strong.